Alright, today we're going to learn in PowerPoint we're going to learn how to create graphs. Here's one that I did for the morning class. We're going to make a new one here. So I asked you guys to start a new document, and then in that new document, insert a new slide. If you click on the layout button right next to the new slide button, you'll see that there are different layouts that are available to you. The one we want to choose is the second one, just title and content. You'll notice when you go to the slide master that these same layouts are in the slide master. So you could literally have a different slide master for each one of these layouts. But I asked you guys just to start in the slide master just using the very first slide master, and that'll format the background of all of your slides. Okay, so if you ever need to change anything, any of the layouts, you can do that right here. So we're going to choose title and content, and that's just a plain basic slide. Now we're going to insert a graph, and in order to make a graph you need some data. You need some mathematical quantifiable data. It can be things like cost, price, tuition. It can be things like graduation rates. It could be things like racial breakdown profiles, anything that has a number associated with it. Okay, and each person's graph is going to look different because each school is different. Each school costs different amounts. Each school has different prices and associated with it. So what we're going to do first, or excuse me, what we're going to do together is we're going to make a graph just generic so that you guys understand how to make it. And then when we're done, you guys will formulate a graph specific for you and your school. Okay? So we're working off just a blank document. And then when I let you guys go, you guys can go back to your old document and create a graph for your own particular school. Okay? Alright, so if you see right here in the middle, if you put your mouse over these 6 little icons here, they'll tell you what they are. If you want to insert a table, insert a picture, clip art, find the one that says insert chart. That's the 3 little bars, and click on there. When you do that, it's going to ask you what type of chart you want. And when you first start it up, I would advise you to just choose a basic, common, ordinary one, and that's this one here, which is the clustered column. Alright, and that'll just give you straight bars. Nothing fancy. When I let you guys go, you can choose all these other ones if your data will support it. Okay, so we got column and straight column, and click OK. When you click OK, what it does is it opens up a little program inside PowerPoint called Microsoft Graph, and it looks like this. It shows you 2 windows side by side. The window on the right is Microsoft Excel, and you're going to use this Microsoft Excel to type in your data, and on your left hand side it shows you PowerPoint. So it shows you your slide, it shows you your graph in real time. So if I change anything over here on the right, it's going to update it in real time over here on the left. So now let's say we wanted to make a graph that shows the cost of our school. Okay? Let's say we want to make a graph that shows the cost of our school. What we're going to do then is we're going to make a graph that has 4 categories and 4 series. So let's make something up real quick. At college you usually divide it into 4 years, just like high school. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So category 1, let's type in freshman. And again, I don't want to see this graph that we're doing together in your actual slideshow. I want you to make up your own one. We're just doing one real quick together. Category 2, let's type junior. Or excuse me, no, freshman, sophomore. Three, junior. 5, senior. Now you can click in each one of those cells individually, but if you find the arrow keys on your keyboard. You can also move around that way as well. Find the tab key on your keyboard. You can also tab to the next column also. So there are a couple ways of getting around. Series 1, let's say that's first semester. So let's type in semester 1. Hit tab on your keyboard. It takes you to the next cell. Let's do semester 2. Tab over, go to series 3, and let's type in summer, because that'll be for summer school. And again, we're just making this up just to learn how to make a chart. The next thing that we want to do is we want to erase the numbers that are currently there. And you could go into each cell and hit delete on your keyboard and do it that way, or you could just highlight all of the cells that you want to delete, that old data, and then hit delete on your keyboard and it'll delete all of those. In between each column, if you put your cursor in between like the A and the B column, B and C column, you'll see that double-sided arrow. If you double click while you see that cursor, it'll automatically stretch your column out to fit the data that's in there. If you click and drag, you can do it manually. You can just stretch it out a little bit so that you can see all of the data that's in that particular column. We don't really need to do any formatting with this one because we're just typing in numbers that's going to update this chart. Okay, next. Now we need to fill in just some dummy data so we learn how to make the chart. So let's go to freshman year, semester 1. And let's say we're going to make a graph for the amount we're going to spend in tuition. Okay, so semester 1, freshman year, let's say it costs $4,500. Hit tab, go over to semester 2. Semester 2, they give you a discount, only costs $4,000. Don't worry about typing any number signs or anything like that. We're going to have the computer do it for us automatically. Hit tab, let's say we take summer school, and that costs $2,500. Now use your arrow key to arrow over. Now let's go to sophomore year, semester 1. How much will it cost sophomore year, you think? 5,000?
Yep. Oh, I said 50.
Semester 2, how much do you think it'll cost?
45.
4,500? Summer school, you only take a few classes. Let's say it costs $1,500. And again, you can type in whatever numbers you want. I'm just making stuff up as we go along. You don't have to type in exactly